do a little summer makeup routine for you guys, show you my favorite products I've been using recently. And as you guys probably know, I really like my makeup to look natural and just have that kind of glowy, dewy look. This is how I do my makeup on days when I'm like definitely getting ready and trying to do more than the bare minimum, which is like putting mascara on. So this takes probably like 10 to 15 minutes, I would say. And I'm gonna just walk you through my favorite products and everything I've been using recently. I need to put my hair up for this video because I cannot do my makeup when my hair is down in my face. Okay, let's get into it. So most of these products that I'm showing you guys like are not new to me. I've been using them for a really long time, except the first product I am gonna use is new because I haven't used it. But I just really have been wanting to try it out. Oops. So I already did my skincare routine for the day and I put on SPF and everything. But I am gonna try out this priming moisturizer from Glossier. It's supposed to be like buildable. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on to prime my face for makeup. I always make sure and prime my face, no matter if that means that I'm putting on just moisturizer or whether I am putting on like a specific, makeup priming moisturizer. Just something so that the makeup lays better on my skin. I definitely notice a difference when I don't. Like I've had days where I just wash my face and like maybe put a serum on and then kind of forget and just start doing my makeup, and I can tell a difference for sure. So I highly recommend using a primer if you haven't, or at least putting on moisturizer. But the other tip I have for you is that if you feel like your foundation is getting like crumbly and like, basically like flaky and dry when you put it on, because I've had that problem as well, make sure you're exfoliating your face semi-regularly so that all the dead skin is off your face, and when you put your foundation on or whatever you're wearing, it's not going on dry skin, so it's not going to get like flaky. That was something I struggled with for a long time before I realized, oh, I need to like moisturize my face and get all this dead skin off. So like I said, I'll share more skincare tips and more stuff that I like absolutely love with you guys soon. I shared a lot of my favorite skincare products at the moment on my latest vlog if you guys want to check it out. I also really like this little Tula under eye balm for before concealer. I'll just like put it on under my eyes like this and just tap it in like that. I feel like it makes the concealer lay really well as well. I need to wet my beauty blender actually really fast. So the first thing I'm going to be using is this Kosas Tinted Face Oil. And this is the foundation that I've been using recently. It's really sheer, but it also is enough coverage to where it's something. You have to shake it before you apply it. This is the shade 3.5, which I will admit is actually a little bit too dark for my face. Normally I self-tan and this will match well when I self-tan, but right now I don't have a lot of tanning. I maybe have a little bit of old tanning stuff on, but I don't think I even really have any. So I just put a little bit of that on my hand, and it is like more runny because it's a tinted face oil, so it's not like very thick. But I will just go in with the beauty blender and put a light bit of this all over my face. And then you're always gonna want to take it down the neck and make sure you get like the jawline and the neck area. You don't want any spots that are, not matching. Sometimes when I forget to do this, my neck will be like completely white and then my face is all tan and I'm like, okay, that does not look normal. And I also bring it like onto my ears as well, just to really blend everything in. After I do this foundation, I put on concealer. This is also by the brand Kosas, and I really like this brand. It's a clean beauty brand. I got these at Sephora online. This shade is 3.5 as well, this concealer, which I feel like probably needs to be a little bit lighter, but hey, it's been working so far. So I will put that on my under eyes and around my nose right here. Usually do a little bit on the forehead and on the chin area. And then I blend that all together with my beauty blender again. Okay, now we're gonna get into bronzer, which is one of my favorite parts because this always warms my face up a lot and I feel like gives me, makes me look a little bit more alive. I've been using this Nude Sticks bronzer. It is in the shade Bondi Bay, and one side is a little like brush thing to blend it in, and then the other side is the actual bronzer. I just kind of come right here with the bronzer, and I usually go kind of just around my whole head like this. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna blend it in. Okay, what's going on with that? You also can do the jawline area. Oops, kind of messed up there. This looks more intense than it is. It's honestly really simple and super fast and easy. So then you go through and just blend the bronzer in, and make sure you don't blend down because that's gonna defeat the purpose of like sculpting your face. So always like kind of blend upwards. This I kind of make sure it blends into like my forehead so it's not a stark line. Okay, so once we do that, we're gonna move on to blush, and I haven't been a big blush person until the past few months actually, and I realized how much more color it gives my face, so I've really been loving blush lately. Two different ones that I love, and one is the Iconic London in the shade Rose Riot. The other one is this Glossier Cloud Paint, which you guys saw me probably use in one of my last vlogs, and I used a color that I felt like was a little too dark, but this color I really like. I used it the other day. It's the color Puff. Both of these are similar. This is a little bit more rosy. This is a little bit more pink. I think I'm gonna go with this Iconic London one today, but I also really do like this Glossier one. But basically, I just take this little thing and I do a few dots on my cheekbones, and then I just blend it in with my finger. Gives me a nice little blush look on my cheeks. You wanna make sure you do enough so that it's pigmented and it's not like basically non-existent. So you wanna make sure your cheeks look nice and rosy. And something I learned is to put blush more on like your upper cheekbones than down here, which I kind of used to put blush like kind of where my bronzer is, but I've started moving it up a little bit more, and I think it looks really good. I also like to put a little bit of blush on my nose. I'm gonna end with highlighter because I like to end with that step. So I'm gonna move on to my eyes and my eyebrows right now, which you guys saw me use this in the last vlog. I really like this Lid Star by Glossier. It's just really, really subtle and pretty for eyeshadow. So I like to use that kind of just all over my eyelid as like a base. And again, you can just blend it in with your fingertips. I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury little eyeshadow palette. It's really, really pretty. I like using this far left one all over my eye as well for like a shimmery look. This eyeshadow brush, this is actually not really even an eyeshadow brush. It's kind of the wrong brush to be using, but to be honest, I don't wanna go to my bathroom and get the right one. I feel like this one is just fine. It'll do the trick. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Glossier Sky Wash in the shade Pebble onto kind of like just the outer corners / crease to give it a little dimension. Shall we attempt some winged eyeliner together? That's my question. I always say to you guys that I hate doing it on camera because I always feel like I mess up, and I'm not very good at winged eyeliner yet. I've been saying that for like 2 years though, so we'll see what we can do right here. I really love this Pro Tip eyeliner by Glossier. I feel like it is one of the best eyeliners I've ever used. So let's try her out. And if I ruin my whole makeup right now, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good. I just like put a random dot of eyeliner somewhere not supposed to be. Okay, next eye is gonna be much harder, and I have to do it back here. I'm sorry guys. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I have this little smudge brush that I really like that I got from, gosh, I don't even remember where. Oh, it's a Charlotte Tilbury brush. I think I got it from Nordstrom a while ago, but I like using this when I do winged liner because I feel like if you mess up, you can kind of just smudge it out. It's more of like a smoky look instead of a super defined wing, but it hides any of your mistakes, which I like. So I usually will just kind of go in and smudge it a little bit, which I'll admit this Glossier eyeliner is a little bit harder to smudge. It's like pretty, I don't know if this stuff is waterproof, but it stays pretty dang well. It doesn't do a ton of smudging, but I still feel like it helps. Let's do brows, and then we're gonna do mascara, and then we'll do lips, and then we're done. I am actually out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow stuff that I use to like fill in my brows, and then I usually use the Glossier Boy Brow on top. But at the moment, I'm out of that stuff. I just ran out like 2 days ago. So I'm gonna have to use only the Boy Brow, but that's okay. So I have the shade Brown in this Boy Brow, and I actually need to order another one because I'm kind of running out of this too, but hey, it'll work for today. So I just brush my brows up. And because this is a brown one and it's not like a clear brow gel, I kind of feel like it works without me filling in, but sometimes when I fill in and put this in, my brows look extra good, but I'm fine with just using this stuff, especially for just a more natural makeup look. Okay, let's do mascara now, and I have a current favorite that I don't know if I've shown you guys, but it's the Iconic London mascara. I'm so obsessed with this mascara. I have another favorite as well, which is this one, the Lancome Monsieur Big. This is my other favorite. These are both favorites right now, but I think the Iconic London is maybe more of my favorite right now. It's the Triple Threat Black Mascara, that's what it's called, and I always have to curl my lashes because my eyelashes are stick straight naturally. They are not curled at all, so I like using this eyelash curler, and this eyelash curler is really amazing. I'll link it for you guys. Mascara time. We gotta end off with some highlighter, which I really like the Iconic London also. I've been talking about them so much, but I like their illuminator drops as well. But sometimes I feel like when I have like the oil foundation and the cream bronzer and blush, sometimes it almost looks too glowy. So I'm gonna be using this Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, which I've been using forever. You guys have probably seen me put this on so many times, but I just like their highlight. It's really pretty and natural and glowy, and I just put that on my cheekbones. Always make sure that your hand is light. You're just barely touching the brush. Put some on the nose. No, this is not the perfect brush to be doing this, but you know what? What I've learned about makeup and stuff is like you can make do with a lot of stuff. A lot of people have like a ton of different, you know, brushes and stuff, which is great, but you can do a lot with minimal brushes or just like a beauty blender or even your fingers. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a lot of makeup stuff. One of the last things I'm gonna do before lips actually is use this little freckle pen that I've been liking recently. And after I do all my makeup, I'll kind of just go through and like do little freckles. And don't worry, they're not gonna look this intense when I'm done, but I obviously already have freckles, but I actually don't have a ton of face freckles, number one, and number two, they definitely get covered up by makeup. So sometimes I'll go through and just add some to give me a little freckly look. And this pen is by the brand Lime Crime, and I got sent it a long time ago, actually. I'd be interested in using other products as well because I know there's a ton of products like this now, like little freckle pens. But basically, I just go through, put a bunch of dots, which I know looks kind of funny right now, but then I'll just go through and do this with my finger, and they kind of just like melt into the skin more and look more actually natural. Time for lips. So you guys know that I'm a hoe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk everything. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit so that it's not boring today, but I am gonna use this Pillow Talk lip liner because I just love it so much. I feel like you just really can't go wrong with it. I always overline my lips a little because why not? I also kind of fill in my lips with the liner just a little bit. So this is the Kim KW Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Like, it's in the Pillow Talk family, but it's a little bit of a lighter shade of the Pillow Talk. So actually I can just show you like a difference. This is the original, and then this is the little bit lighter version. And sometimes I just like switching it up with this lighter version because I feel like, I don't know, it gives you a little bit of a different, like more nude look than pink. But I still will use the Pillow Talk or the lip liner because I feel like it just goes. So I'm putting this on. I love the shade of that. And then I can't decide. I think I'm gonna use this Fenty Glow lip gloss, which I really, really like. It's a great formula, I feel like. It's like not super sticky and it's a great color. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of this. Here is the final natural, glowy, bronzy makeup look for summer. I love it so much. I'll link all the products for you guys below, and I'm gonna go do my hair and get a little more ready so you can see the look in all its glory. So here is the final look. I'm all ready for the day. Like I said, of course, I will link all of the products for you guys below. Let me know if you guys like this sort of video, these makeup videos. I have not done many of them on my channel, but I love trying out new stuff and filming beauty videos. So let me know if you guys like it. But thank you guys for watching. As always, if you have any video ideas that you want to see from me, definitely comment them down below. But I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!